y'all? This your girl Shani Cole. Today, I want to introduce y'all to the new channel. On this channel, I will be doing true crime podcasts. I will also be doing true crime tarot readings, and that's what I'm doing today. So I will be uploading a lot of content throughout the weeks, and I will let you guys know the schedule. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is going to be very quick and simple. But this is a reading on Shani Watts and Chris Watts. If y'all do not know this case, Chris Watts, these people were from Colorado. Chris Watts here, he basically killed his pregnant wife along with his two little girls. They were both, I think one of them was 4, one of them was 3, Celeste and Bella. And also she was pregnant with a son, Nico. So first of all, rest in peace to them. I send out the beloved condolences to the family of Shani Watts. And let's go ahead and get into this reading. This reading is mainly about Chris and Nicole Kessinger. And in particular, this is about Nicole Kessinger, okay? Nicole Kessinger was the mistress of Chris Watts. And I, just like a lot of other people, do believe that she is not innocent. But for some reason, they are not trying to, you know what I'm saying, look into that. So we're just going to do a quick little reading just to pull some cards and see the energy around Nicole Kessinger. All right. I'm using my Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. Very similar to the Rider Waite Tarot deck. Right. And I also pre-shuffled these as well, but I'm going to shuffle them a couple more times. So Spirit, give me the energy around Nicole Kessinger. She is the mistress of Chris Watts. Just really quickly, give me the energy around Nicole Kessinger and her involvement with the demise of Shani Watts, Bella, Cece, and Nico Watts. Ooh. Nicole Kessinger and her involvement in the demise of Shani Watts, Bella, Cece, and Nico. This one wanted to come out. Okay, first of all, let's start here. Okay, let me try to move some things out of the way so that you guys can see here. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords to me represents Chris Watts. But in this case, it gives me the energy of Nicole Kessinger. So here's what I think about Nicole's involvement. I do feel like this was definitely planned. Here we see 3 people coming together to make a plan. 1 person shining light on the situation, and then you have 2 people here. This is also, it shows me that Nicole really wanted a new beginning, the Fool card, a new beginning for her and Chris. This 3 of Pentacles also can sometimes represent a person who is thinking about marriage and nuptials. This could be the 2 people getting married and then the person doing the speech and all of that, doing the spiritual part of it, the conjoining of them. And it does feel like there was a money grab in this situation. And it may be that Nicole may have been paid to be silenced. But it's coming up in the form of government. I don't know if, I do know that Nicole's father, I believe, was a judge or is a judge. And I definitely feel like that contributed to this. But Nicole definitely had a part in it. I see that she didn't get what she wanted. So because she didn't get what she wanted, I feel like she looked for opportunities in other ways. And let's just get some more. Spirit, what was Nicole Kessinger's involvement in the demise of Shanann Watts, Nico Bella, and Cece? What was her direct involvement? This is for entertainment purposes only, guys. What was her direct involvement? We got deception here. Somebody is lying. And again, a person that did not get what they wanted. So here's what I think. There was a lot of indecision on whether or not this was going to go through or this was going to work. I do feel like in terms of what Nicole did, I do feel like she had a big part in planning this. Now, she may not have directly planned it, but there is energy around her making a decision to move forward with something. And this is the Page of Wands, which tells me about a person starting a new adventure. This tells me about a person who, you know, is planning to move forward, do some things that are adventurous. And it seems like with that, there was betrayal in the whole situation. I feel like she did. When I see 3 people here, there was an entanglement going on. I do believe that Nicole really thought that they may have gotten away with this, or Chris may get away with this. But it seems like, to me, this comes up as setup energy. And I'm going to pull another card to clarify it. Spirit, clarify the 3 of Swords for Nicole Kessinger. What is this 3 of Swords? There's more information to come. But something is being covered up here. And to me, again, it feels like Nicole did have an involvement in it. It feels like she is hiding information. And she had something to do with it. And it comes up to me as the person being the mastermind behind what took place. She didn't do it. But it seems like, because I'm seeing here the 5 of Swords, meaning a person calling it truce, a person not getting involved in disputes and that type of energy. But it seems like to me, Nicole is having more to do with this case than people are imagining. Did Nicole have anything to do with the demise of the children? Because I've been hearing people say that she may have did something to the kids and Chris just did something to Shanann. So did Nicole have anything to do with the children? Or was that Chris? But what I will say, I feel like Nicole, the children definitely played a huge role in her not getting her way. She felt like the children were in the way. She did, it's coming up as Chris being greedy and choosing to go against what he knows is right. With this King of Pentacles here, this is a person who's greedy. This is a person who's not making clear decisions. This is also someone who is not very good with money. I feel like finances had a lot to do with this demise. Maybe insurance money that he thought he was going to get, because if I'm not mistaken, I feel like him and Shanann were in kind of a financial crisis. And maybe he thought that he was going to get something out of this. I don't know what he thought. But it seems like Nicole, it seems like she kind of got what she wanted, or she thought she was going to get what she wanted. But this is telling me that everything is an illusion. Everything is not what it appears to be. So I do believe that Nicole's whole plan was to separate the family. I don't think she meant for it to go that way. That may have been Chris just acting out. But it does feel like she had a lot to do. She wanted the family separated. Okay? So, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards on Chris. Well, not Chris, but I'm going to pull some cards on Nicole and how she felt about how she felt about, not Nicole, Lord, how Nicole felt about Shanann. Spirit, give me the energy around Nicole Kessinger, Shanann Watts. How did Nicole really feel about Shanann? How did Nicole Kessinger really feel about Shanann? She saw her as beautiful. She saw her as motherly. She thought she was very beautiful. She saw her as a mom. She saw her as someone, you know, who, she was very beautiful. And also, we see the 5 of Swords with this, which tells me that there was a bit of a conflict with that. I don't feel like Nicole cared for her because, of course, she wanted her out the picture. But it feels like Nicole was a little bit jealous of Shanann and how beautiful she was and how successful she was. Yes. And as you can see here, I hope this is showing you guys. I'm trying to show y'all, but as you can see here, there was definitely a fight between her and Shanann. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. Again, how did Nicole feel about Shanann Watts? Now, y'all see this, right? I'm going to pull it up so y'all can see. You see this person looking like they're in a casket almost? This is the 4 of Swords. Usually this talks about a person resting or a person, you know, taking some time to meditate. I do feel, again, this was a premeditated murder, and it comes up here. I also feel that, I'm not going to say she per se did it. She per se took Shanann out. But I do feel that she did want some separation to occur. And the best thing was for her to get Shanann out of the picture altogether. Did she have anything to do with Shanann's demise? And what was her role? You see here, I do also feel like there was a dispute between Shanann and Nicole the day of this. But it's coming up again as a person who is trying to isolate a family, a person coming in between family. It also talks about domestic disputes, domestic. It also comes up as a person who is seeing someone get everything and they're looking for their turn. And then you also see the justice symbol here, which talks about getting justice. This person wanting a piece of the pie. I do believe that Nicole knows more information. She knows more information. And I keep seeing a lot of money coming out here, guys. So I don't know if she was paid off by someone or if, you know, this has a lot to do with government. But it does feel like there is a lot of money tied to... I wouldn't even be surprised if Chris planned on giving her some of the money from the insurance. Because it's coming up as a person. This is giving and receiving. A person doing something and getting paid for it. Doing something and getting reaping the benefits. Making a new start. This is Chris Watts. But you guys, this is just a quick reading. If you guys would like more details about this, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to do an updated reading, because I do want to continue to get justice for Shanann and the kids, because I believe that she was taken way too soon. She was taken brutally, and I did not like this. I did not like the way that Chris went about this situation. So you guys, that is it for today. But make sure that you comment down below the questions that you would like me to ask as it pertains to Chris Watts, Shanann Watts, Nico, Bella, and Cece. All right? You guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video so others can see it. And I will talk to you guys on the next video.